You call yourself a Gundam builder, but you can't even get a $50 pair of nippers? That's okay. Listen, what so many people are surprised to find out is it's not always the gunpla that are expensive, but the tools can add up as well. And so, of course, a reasonable question is why would you get one tool when another one costs half the price? A $15 cutter is really going to cut almost the same as a $50 cutter. You may just have to adjust for human error. And so more expensive tools either have better durability or better quality of life changes. Despite having a massive price difference, these two tools actually don't perform very differently. What drove me to the tool on the right was that by the time I replaced this 3 times, I spent as much as I could to get this. There are many things you can just cheap out on. Things you may use to sand with are going to get destroyed no matter what you do. So there's not really much of a purpose to get a more expensive version of this, but there are some cheap tools you should just downright avoid using. For example, I know it's obscure, but if you decide to airbrush your gunpla, I would actually not recommend getting a cheapo kit from Amazon. Not only do cheap components not do a good job of helping you learn how to paint, but if you're cheaping out on ventilative and protective components too, that could lead to something worse. So how do you know what's right for you? If you're the kind of person and you only really build one gunpla a month, you don't buy that often, and when you do, you tend to stick to cheaper kits anyway, you're gonna be just fine with pretty much whatever tools you start out with. Now, if you're the type of person who does this every day, you're probably gonna notice how often your tools deteriorate, and that determines if you should buy more expensive things.